Hello people and welcome to today's episode of AI Dungeon. Today we are allowing AI Dungeon to rewrite Spider-Man. This prompt was recommended to us by Norm AI tubers, so thank you for recommending this. This was a great idea. So I have gone through and typed out a custom Spider-Man prompt that I think is really good. It says, you are Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. You are a superhero who fondles the bad guys with justice, a dish best served lukewarm. Recently, however, there have been other Spider-Men popping up all over the city. Your friend, Doctor Strange, tries to explain that there has been a fracture in the multiverse, but you ignore him because you are convinced that these new Spider-Men are after your spider clout. You must eliminate the other Spider-Men and secure your clout at all costs. Wasn't that a great prompt? And based off of that prompt, the AI said, you venture forth into the streets of New York armed to the teeth with a variety of weapons. That doesn't sound very Spider-Man to me, but okay. He's gotta up his game because there's other Spider-Man running around now. You have your trusty crowbar in one hand and a baseball bat in the other. Oh, never mind. He's not gonna shoot him. He's gonna go all Maui on them and just bash their head in. Maui takes the wooden bat and crushes it into the back of Ken's head. And this is where things get kind of dark. Anyhow, I said you look for those knockoff feckers who are stealing your clout. You wander the streets of Manhattan for a while, searching for the other Spider-Man. You eventually find them in a tavern down the block, but it's far too late to do anything about it. We'll see about that. I'm just gonna type out attack. You rush the duo of imposters, bashing the hell out of one of them with your crowbar and critically injuring the other with your bat. Oh man, that is a very Spider-Man thing to do, isn't it? I'm sitting there bashing them with a crowbar and I just said, wow, this is easier than I expected. You walk away from the bloody scene, leaving the two imposters to expire on the spot. That was a really poetic way to say you walk away from the murder scene. You then climb up onto the roof of a nearby skyscraper and lick your wounds. Doesn't sound like you have many wounds. You kind of beat the hell out of them and then left. Well, that was a lot easier than I expected, so now I have to fill the story out with other things. Let's make the AI name all of the members of the Sinister Six. Okay, so I said, suddenly you see the Sinister Six coming towards you with bad intentions. The 6 members of the Sinister Six are, and then it's giving me options to choose from. It's like the list of people, but every single one of them's Magneto. This one's got 2 people and they're both Magneto. And then this one just says Magneto too. Let me read through this. Hold on. It says Magneto, the leader of the Sinister Six. I mean, at least he's a villain. They kind of got it right. A little bit. It says Magneto is a cyborg who is more machine than cybercore. His metallic body is heavily armored with numerous weapon systems. Wow, very cool. And then it just said he wears a gas mask. And then it did name another character. That's cool. It's Psyker. I don't know if that's an actual person, but Psyker is a psychic who can drain the energy of a foe with touch. Psyker is from Warhammer. Okay, well, you're a little bit off there, but good try. It says he is clad in purple clothing and wields a staff. Stinger can exude a paralyzing venom to cause pain in the enemy. He is purple and wields a trident. Why are they all purple? What the fuck? Why does he have a trident? Alright, continue. Blast. Let me guess, he's purple. It says Blast is the fastest member of the Sinister Six. Blast is a humanoid cannon who can fire a barrage of cannon shots. Wow. He is clad in red clothing. Oh, he's not wearing purple. I don't want him. Can I trade this one for a different one? He's clad in red clothing and wields a flail. Hold on, I need to make a slight adjustment to this one. This is red, it should be purple. Yeah, there we go. Flame, the second fastest member of the Sinister Six. Flame is a humanoid torch who can burn enemies with fire. She is clad in red Why are they all wearing red now? Don't they know the theme is purple? She's clad in red clothing and wields a flail. Why do they all have flails? Alright, there's one more member left. Let's see, who's it gonna be? I doubt it's gonna actually be a real character. Screwhead, yeah, probably not a real character. Screwhead, the 3rd fastest member of the Sinister Six. Why is it ranking them all by speed? Screwhead is a drill bit goblin who can drill into the earth to create earthquakes. He is purple and wields a pick. Yeah, he feckin' better be purple. I like how there were words that were actually real Spider-Man villains within these paragraphs, but all of these villains villains except for Magneto are made up. But like up here for Stinger, it said Venom, who is a Spider-Man villain, and down here it said Goblin, who is also a Spider-Man villain. This is where I take control now. I said Spider-Man's catchphrase. I said, time to kick some ass. You know, that's what he always says before he goes into battle, right? You rush towards the Sinister Six, bashing the hell out of one of them with your crowbar before the others grab you and beat you to death with their baseball bats. No! It would have been way more funny if it said they beat you to death with their flails. Does this mean I lose? What do I do now? I said, just before you take your last breath, you remember that one of your superpowers makes you immune to baseball bats. You rise up to continue beating the shit out of the Sinister Six. Plot armor. You beat the Six to death with your crowbar. You manage to hit the Psyker in the face and cause him to stumble back, trying to regain his senses. I like how it says I beat them to death, but Psyker's still alive. It's okay, I'll take care of him, don't worry about it. I just said you finish off the oh, it says finish of the Psyker. That could be bad. Oh, I knew what I meant. It says you get a running start, jump, and slam the haft of your crowbar into the Psyker's head. I think it meant the shaft of my crowbar, not the haft of my crowbar. Go on, AI, tell me what happens to Psyker's head after I hit him with the crowbar. I need to know. Oh, I get choices. Very fun. There is an explosion of blue cyber blood as the cyber core explodes, taking the head with it, and the 6 members of the Sinister Six lie dead on the ground. This is too feckin' easy. I've killed everybody, and it's not time for the episode to be over yet. Spider-Man with a crowbar is pretty overpowered. So this is something that Spider-Man, like the real Spider-Man in the movies, should have done, but for some reason he didn't. But don't worry, I'm gonna take care of it right now. I said, you have murdered the bad guys as well as the fake Spider-Man, but you still have not reached full clout levels. That prick, J. Jonah Jameson, talks shit about you way too often, and your clout is deteriorating because of it. It's time to teach that bastard a lesson. A team of 6 heavily armored soldiers approach your position. What the feck? Why? I haven't even committed any well, I did murder the other Spider-Man, but they were fake. I can be the only Spider-Man. We are the Galactic Federation. Surrender and you won't be harmed, they say. The hell? What? Who are these feckers? Maybe they're like from the future. I don't know. I have a crowbar, so I don't really feel threatened right now. I just said, you murder them. You pull the trigger and fire a laser. Where did I get a laser? What? Okay, whatever. You fire a laser blast that vaporizes the chest of the first soldier. You spin and fire twice more, blowing out the chest of the second soldier. Why did I spin? Was it necessary? Was I like dodging? It didn't say I was dodging a bullet. It just said you spin.
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
Alright, hurry up and kill the other 4 so I can go kill Jameson. The rest of the crew charge in with weapons drawn and fire. You dodge the majority of their shots, but a lucky shot by a 3rd soldier fires a burst of shrapnel into your left arm. He's gonna pay dearly for that. I just said, you do cool Spider-Man stuff to murder the rest of them. You raise your arm and with a single bound reach the rooftops. You leap from rooftop to rooftop, Spider-Man style, until you reach the edge of the city and can climb down the side of a tall building. So I said, do cool Spider-Man stuff and murder the rest of them, and instead he just ran away like a coward. Whatever, maybe we're closer to Jameson now. That's all I really care about. Oh, I spelled Jonah wrong. Feck. I said, go find J. Jonah Jameson, but it says Jonah Jameson. You enter a tall building and head up the stairs to the 24th floor. You walk into a large room with a long couch in the middle and a wide variety of pillows and magazines. Go find Jameson, dude. I don't care about any of this. Find Jameson. You walk up to a large glass door, enter the code, and then push open the door to discover a massive room. It is filled with the most incredible toys that you have ever seen. I don't care. Okay, whatever. If I can tell me more about these toys, I guess. You're telling your own story. Who cares? There are action figures, dolls, play sets, ride-on toys, you name it. There's even a full-sized roller coaster. You look around the room, spotting Jay's office. Why does J. Jonah Jameson have so many toys? That's kind of sus. I said, break down Jonah's door. You walk up to the door, hit the code, and then break down the door with a loud crash. I like that he entered in the code and then just breaks down the door. What the fuck are you doing? Jay yells. You walk inside and yell, I really gotta poop. Jay storms inside, causing you to back away. He has a crazed look in his eyes and a dangerous looking sword hanging from his belt. Why? Why does he have a sword? I just said, however, the sword is no match for your crowbar. You smash him in the head with it a few times and he goes down. It's so easy. I don't even have to say hit him with the crowbar. Spider-Man just does it. Spider-Man knows what's up. You walk over to the couch and sit down, trying to calm your nerves. Is he dead? Did you finish him off? Or is he just lying on the ground like, ugh? You look at Jay and think of something to say. Hey, did you know that I could probably get you a promotion if I asked the right people? J. Jonah Jameson runs the Daily Bugle. He's in charge. He just said, huh, on the ground. Oh no, am I gonna have to finish him off myself? Can Spider-Man not do this? I said, did you know that I could probably get you a promotion if I asked the right people? No, I didn't know that. This is so dumb. I said, okay, you say, before finishing him off. You kneel over Jay and stick the end of your crowbar in his throat. Oh, that's it's kind of bad. And then it added crushing his windpipe. Yeah, probably. He dies instantly. Okay, well, at least he didn't suffer. You know, except for the part where he was lying on the ground after I hit him several times with the... He did suffer. I was wrong. You stand up and look around the room. I said, guess I'm the clout daddy now. A strange noise that comes from the corner of the room makes you look in that direction. Standing in the doorway is one of the most bizarre looking creatures you have ever seen. I gotta end the episode, so like, just go ahead and kill it, I guess. You raise your crowbar and smash it across the creature's head, killing it instantly. Well, that was easy. You look at the corpse and think that you recognize it. I said, oh shit, I killed MJ. You look in Jay's office and see that a strange black shadowy specter from your unconscious subway dreams. I had to read over that a second time to make sure I read it correctly, and I sure did. That doesn't make any fucking sense. It appears to be watching you with unknown intent. He probably wishes he had our Spidey clout, but unfortunately, only I can have my Spidey clout. You saw what happened when other people tried to take the Spidey clout from me. It did not end well for them. I said, swing through the streets and crop dust all of the civilians while shouting, I'm the clout daddy. You quickly decide that while you are very strong, you are not a superhero and you're not a murderer. I don't think you can decide that now, buddy. It's a little bit late to decide that you're not a murderer. The superhero part you could argue because you killed a lot of people. I said the whole town idolizes you while you fart on their heads. The end. I feel like that was a pretty good story. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that Spider-Man's quest for clout was quite entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comments if you liked No Way Home or this version of the story better. It's a close one. They're both pretty good. If you enjoyed this episode and you would like to see another AI video, you can check out our novel AI story here where I visit Animal Island. It's a very wholesome place and I'm not a very wholesome person, so I can assume you know where that goes. Or maybe you're just an AI dungeon fan, and in that case, you can check out the playlist that's down on the bottom where we will have all of our AI dungeon videos. I love all of you guys. I really appreciate you for all of the support that you give me, and I will see you guys next time.